guys, right? Our booth was next to them, so we know the pain. So thanks for hanging out on a Friday afternoon. I know it's late. So I'm Chris Swaminathan. I'm with Sutherland Mortgage, and we are a premier service provider in the mortgage space. We currently support 3 of the top 10 mortgage originators. We are based out of Houston, survived Harvey. So I didn't realize all this experience of crisis management in mortgage is going to help me handle life situations with Harvey. So it was kind of tough. So this is Philip Say from our innovation lab. So Sutherland Lab is a digital incubation center. It's actually right around the corner from here. We also have here our partners at Cisco. They're here. So we are mortgage bankers, okay? We are mortgage bankers serving mortgage bankers. So we partnered with a powerhouse like Cisco to develop the product that you're going to look at here in just a minute, okay? What we have developed here is we try to combine messaging, automation, and mobile to bring together a product that's suited for mortgage operations side. As we all know, the loan spends majority of its time in the ops space, okay? 40 or 45 days it spends in ops. So, and that's what we do for a living. So what we put together is a product that's focused on, it's a mobile app for mortgage ops, okay? I'm going to play the role of Sally the processor. Philip here is going to play the role of Mike the borrower, okay? I've received Mike's file as a processor from the loan officer, and I'm putting it together so that I can make a welcome call to Mike to talk about it. That's what our processors do, right? They have 2 monitors and they have a phone, and that's what they do, okay? Instead of making the call, I'm actually going to push out an app to Mike, and Mike, being a savvy smartphone user, is going to download the app, which will already have what I'm looking for. So let's see what Mike will see.
Thanks, Krish. I'm going to play the role of Mike. Mike is a first-time home buyer, and Mike is experiencing a mixture of emotions. The first emotion is joy. He's buying his first home. The second emotion is absolute terror, because he's having to go through the mortgage process. So we at Sutherland Labs, we practice user-centric design, and we wanted to aid Mike's experience through the mortgage process. By doing that, we wanted to give him simple understanding of where he is relative to the closing date. We want to give him easy snapshot view of the information of the product that he's buying. And since he's a millennial, he'd like to conduct most of this over a mobile device and through messaging between his conversations with he and Sally. Sally makes life a lot easier for Mike because she gives him a very easy to understand punch list of all the documentation, where he is in the workflow, simple icons to understand where they are. And this is all conducted over a very secure backbone that's powered by Cisco Spark. Cisco Spark allows Sally, the mortgage company, to give incredible scale, security, and it's backed by the R&D effort that's powered by Cisco. So here you have just a simple task list, a simple work list of different documents. He looks at his income and he says, oh, I need to actually upload my W-2. And like any good home buyer in the Bay Area, Mike is carrying around his W-2 at all times. Has to make that offer right away. So he breaks out his W-2. It's a large W-2 printed on an 8x11, of course. And utilizes the mobile capabilities of his phone simply to get this document loaded into the environment. It's uploading into the Cisco Spark room, which we call a digital room, and this will be available for Sally to review on her desktop. Once that's done, through the Cisco Spark platform, Mike can communicate using asynchronous messaging to Sally. He can simply drop a line that says, "Did you get my doc?" And boom, he's on his way, and he can leave that message to Sally.
Okay, now let's flip the tables, okay? I'm Sally the processor. We all know in the op shop, we're not going to allow the processors to use mobile phones on the floor, okay? So we have to have an interface that Sally the processor can use to communicate with the borrower. So what we have developed here is a fairly simple portal that Sally is going to use to communicate, okay? As you all know, today we have 2 monitors and we have a phone. Sally would have reached for the phone to talk to Mike. Instead, she's going to communicate with Mike completely using this simple interface. Okay, as she comes in, opens her interface, she sees that there are 5 notifications, okay? Now she's going to go in and take a look at what Mike sent in overnight, okay? It's going to be the pay stub, so the W2 that Mike just uploaded, the beautiful looking W2. So she went in and looked at it. It's exactly the pay stub that we wanted, okay? So she's going to go and now she's going to approve the pay stub. Okay, the reason that Mike is not aware that it's done already and he just knows it's uploaded is because we want Sally to look at the document and make sure it's the right pay stub. Just because I got a doc doesn't mean Mike's off the hook yet as a borrower. So now Mike is actually going to say, Sally is actually going to say, yep, that's the right pay stub I wanted, Mike, that document is done. So now she's going to say, okay, and as you can see, immediately on the phone, there's a notification that appears so that Mike is aware that it's done deal. So if Mike goes back to the chat, he will see a check mark that says that particular document is now done, okay? So Sally then moves on and again can communicate to Mike via chat features. What we've put together here is, as you can see, a simple portal interface between the processor and the borrower to make the operation stage easy. We have 2 digital rooms in this, okay? One digital room is a primary communication point between the processor and the borrower where confidential messages are going to get interchanged. There's another room which is what I call an FYI room, because a lot of the processor's time is consumed by realtors and other interested parties who are making phone calls, and all they are interested in is knowing the status of the loan, okay? They have no other interest in this loan. Let's face it. So in that digital room, we're just going to send push notifications to the realtors and other interested party so that they're constantly informed so that they're not making the phone call to bother Sally with this, okay? So excellent app. We believe this will significantly reduce cycle time and also increase customer satisfaction, okay? We are Sutherland Mortgage. Please contact us for a demo. We believe this app will have a big impact on reducing your cycle time and increasing your customer satisfaction scores. Okay? Thank you.